Magandang buhay po at welcome po muli dito sa aking channel. Ngayon naman po ang aking pong tuturo is how to calculate the arithmetic mean of an arithmetic sequence. So given po yung two terms, ituturo ko po step by step kung paano po kunin yung kanyang arithmetic means. Okay, so bago po ako mag-present ng examples on how to find the arithmetic mean of an arithmetic sequence, let me illustrate first what is an arithmetic means. It is the term or terms between any two non-consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. So ano po yung ibig niyang sabihin? Ito daw po ay terms between two non-consecutive terms. For example, yung non-consecutive terms natin ay 5 and 25. So ano daw po yung terms na nasa pagitan ng dalawang terms na yan, yung 5 and 25. Yun po yung tinatawag na arithmetic means. Okay, so sa example na yan, ano yung tatlong terms na nasa pagitan ng 5 and 25? So, madali lang po yan, di ba po? Parang 10, 15, 20. If you notice, yung ating term 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yan po ay arithmetic sequence. Ano po? So, madali lang po pag ganyan ang given. Halimbawa po pag ganito, yung ating one term is 7 and the other term is 122. So, ang hinahanap niya dyan ay apat na arithmetic means. So, kaya po ba nating hulaan? So, mahirap po. Ano po? Pero, kaya pong isolve yan using this formula. So, yan po yung aking papaliwanag sa video na ito. So, ipagpatuloy lang po yung panood para kayo po ay matuto. So, sa video na ito po yung ating sasagutan na problem or question. Number 1, find the three arithmetic means between 6 and 54. So, both positive integer. Number 2, insert two arithmetic means between 1/2 and 2. Magpipresent po ako ng isang whole number at isang fraction. Number 3, insert three arithmetic means between -4 and 8. So, magpipresent po ako ng negative numbers. Number 4, find the four arithmetic means between 1/3 and 11/3. So, fraction po. Number 5, insert an arithmetic mean between x and y. Hawa pong given po ay variable. And number 6, insert two arithmetic means between x plus y and 4x minus 2y. Halimbawa naman po, polynomial naman po yung given. So, lahat po yan ipapaliwanag ko kung paano po kunin yung kanyang arithmetic mean or means step by step. Pero bago po tayo magpatuloy, click lamang po ang like at kung bago ka po sa aking channel, click po ang subscribe and then yung notification bell upang sa gayon ay ma-update ka sa iba pang video tutorial na aking i-upload sa mga susunod. Okay, so for number 1 example, find the three arithmetic means between 6 and 54. Okay, so kung illustrate po natin yung sequence, ganito po. So 6 and 54 at ang hinahanap po niya ay 3 arithmetic means. So meron pong tatlong blanks. Ano po? So ano po yung kaya yung tatlong blanks na yan or tatlong arithmetic means? Okay? So yung 6 po dyan, illustrate po natin. Yan po yung first term, a sub 1, a sub 2, yung susunod a sub 3, a sub 4, at yung last term natin ay yung 54 is a sub 5. So ang hahanapin natin po dyan yung 3 arithmetic means na a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 4. So paano po kaya hanapin? Okay, so using this formula, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Kailangan po nating kunin yung kanyang mga given para magamit po natin yung formula na yan. Ano po? Yung a sub n, a sub 1, n, and common difference na d. So, mula po sa given, ang ating pong a sub n o yung last term po natin, yung pinakang last, ito po yung isang term po na given, 54. So, lagay po natin, a sub n is 54. The next, a sub 1 is first term. Ito po, 6. And then, yung ating pong n, since hanggang a sub 5 po, ibig sabihin 5 terms. So, lalagay po natin 5. Yun lang po ang lagi nating tandaan. So, 3 yung hinahanap na arithmetic means plus yung dalawang given na terms. So, bali 5. Ano po? So, yung n po natin is 5. At yung d, yan po yung hahanapin natin. Ano po? Yung common difference. So, using the given, substitute po natin sa ating formula. So, yung a sub n po natin ay 54. Lagay po natin. 54 is equal to a sub 1 is 6. Lagay po natin. Plus n is 5 minus 1. And then yung ating d, common difference, unknown. So, if you notice sa ating formula, d na lang po ang variable yan. So, pag simplify natin, makukuha po natin yung common difference. At yun po yung magagamit natin para makuha natin yung arithmetic means. Okay, so simplify, unahin natin yung 5 minus 1 sa loob ng parenthesis. Okay, so 5 minus 1 is 4, then yung d, so 4 times d. And then, simplify, yung 54 at 6, lipat natin yung 6 sa left side. So 54, positive 6 siya, magiging minus 6 sa kabila, is equal to 4d. And 54 minus 6 is 48, is equal to 4d. Okay, taas po natin. So, d ang hinahanap natin, may kasamang 4. I-divide natin ng 4 to both side of the equation para makancel yung 4. Ano po? So, matitira sa right side ay d is equal to 48 divided by 4 is 12. So, 12 po yung ating common difference. Okay, so since nakuha na po natin that the common difference is 12, gagawin po natin yan para makuha natin yung 3 arithmetic means. Ang gagawin lang po natin, yung first term natin na 6, i-add natin yung common difference na 12. So, 6 plus 12 is equal to 18. So, ilagay po natin. Okay? Yan po yung unang arithmetic mean natin. Then, to get the next term, 18 yan, plus yung arithmetic means ulit, 18 plus 12 is equal to 30. So, ilagay po natin. Next, para makuha pa po yung isa, 30, then plus 12 ulit natin is equal to 42. Okay. So, yan na po yung 3 arithmetic means. Pero tingnan po natin kung tama po yung 54. So, 42 plus 12 is equal to 54. So, ibig sabihin, tama po yung ating nakuhang arithmetic means. So, to answer the problem, the 3 arithmetic means are 18, 30, and 42. Okay, so for number 2 problem, insert 2 arithmetic means between 1/2 and 2. Okay, so 1/2 and 2. At dalawa po yung arithmetic means, kaya dalawa po yung blank na ilalagay po natin dyan. So, yung 1/2 po natin, yan po yung ating first term. Second and third term natin, yung dalawang arithmetic means. At fourth term natin, yun po yung 2. Okay, so again, using the formula, kailangan natin ng given, and then isubstitute natin sa formula. Okay, so yung a sub n natin dyan, last term natin ay 2. A sub 1 po natin, yun po yung isang term, 1/2. And then, yung n po natin dyan, number of terms. Since hanggang a sub 4, kaya there are 4 terms. At yung d, yan po yung ating hahanapin. Okay, so, substitute po natin. A sub n po natin is 2, is equal to, a sub 1 po is 1/2, plus, n minus 1, yung n po natin is 4. Lagay po natin, 4 minus 1 times d. So, again, ang variable dyan ay d. Okay. So, simplifying the equation, 4 minus 1 po muna ang ating simplify. 4 minus 1 is 3 times d. And then, lipat po natin itong 1/2 dun sa 2 sa left side. So, magiging 2. Yung positive 1/2 magiging negative 1/2 is equal to 3d. So, how to simplify 2 minus 1/2? So, multiply mo lang po yung 2 na whole number times yung 2 na denominator ng 1/2. So, 2 times 2 is 4. And then, susubtract natin sa numerator na 1. So, 4 minus 1 is 3 all over yung denominator na 2 sa 1/2 is equal to 3d. Okay, so by cross multiply natin yung 3 over 2. Yung 3 doon multiply sa denominator ng 3d na 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3. Is equal to, multiply natin yung 2 times 3d. So, magiging 6d. Okay, so solve for d. May kasamang 6. Yung d, so divide 6 to both side of the equation and then cancel 6. So, ang maiwan po sa right side ay d is equal to 3 over 6 or 3 divided by 6. Hindi po pwedeng i-divide but you can reduce to lower term. So, our common difference or d is equal to 1/2. Okay, so since meron na po tayong common difference na 1/2, solve na po natin yung 2 arithmetic means. So, yung 1/2 po na first term, i-add natin yung 1/2 na common difference. Okay, so in this case, pareho po yung denominators natin. So, all you have to do is add lang natin yung numerator 1 plus 1 and then copy the denominator na 2. So, 1 plus 1 is 2 over 2 or 1. So, lagay po natin doon, a sub 2 natin is 1. So, to get the a sub 3, so 1 po yung a sub 2, i-add ulit natin yung common difference na 1/2, kaya 1 plus 1/2 is equal to, so how to add? Multiply lang po natin yung denominator ng 1/2 na 2 dun sa whole number na 1. Kaya 2 times 1 is 2. Then, i-add natin yung 1 na numerator. ng 1/2. So, 2 plus 1 over yung denominator na 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 over 2. So, 3 over 2 ang a sub 3 natin. So, yan na po yung dalawang arithmetic means. Pero, check po natin kung tama pong 2 yung a sub 4 natin. So, 3 over 2 plus yung common difference sa 1/2. Again, pareho po yung denominators na 2. I-add lang natin yung numerator. So, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 over 2 or 2. So, tama po yung ating a sub 4 na 2. So, to answer the problem, the arithmetic means are 1 and 3 over 2. Okay, so for number 3 example, insert 3 arithmetic means between negative 4 and 8. So, nagbigay po ako ng example na may negative. Okay? So, 3 po yung arithmetic means, kaya tatlong blank sa pagitan ng negative 4 and 8. So, yung negative 4, a sub 1, a sub 2, 3, 4, yun po yung 3 arithmetic means, at a sub 5, yun po yung 8. Ano po? Gawin po natin last term. Okay? So, again, kailangan natin ng given sa ating formula. So, ang a sub n po natin, yan po yung last term, 8. At yung a sub 1 natin, first term, negative 4. And then, yung n natin, number of terms, since hanggang a sub 5, kaya n natin is 5. And then, yung d natin, again, common difference sa hanapin natin. So, using the formula, substitute po natin. A sub n po natin ay 8. So, lagay po natin 8 is equal to, a sub 1 is negative 4 plus, ang n po natin dyan is 5. So, 5 minus 1 times d. Okay, so again, simplify natin yung 5 minus 1 is 4 times d. And then, lipat ulit natin itong negative 4. Isama natin sa 8. So, 8, negative 4 siya, magiging plus 4 is equal to, matitira doon ay 4d. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 is equal to 4d. So, itaas po natin. So, ang hinahanap po natin dyan ay d, common difference. May kasama pong 4. So, divide 4 to both side of the equation. Then, cancel 4. So, ang matitira po sa right side ay d is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. So, mean to say, ang ating pong common difference ay 3. Okay, so since meron na po tayong common difference na 3, kunin na po natin yung kanyang arithmetic means. So, ang first po ay negative 4. I-add po natin yung common difference na 3 para makuha po yung a sub 2. So, negative 4 plus 3 is equal to negative 1. So, to recall, kapag ganyan po na negative at positive, subtract lang po natin and then kunin natin yung sign ng mas mataas na number. So, 4 minus 3, magkaiba po kasi yung sign is 1, then negative yung 4, mas mataas sa 3, so negative 1. Okay? So, lagay po natin doon, a sub 2 is negative 1. So, for a sub 3, negative 1 yung a sub 2, plus natin yung common difference na 3, so negative 1 plus 3 is equal to positive 2. Lagay po natin a sub 3. And then for a sub 4, a sub 3 ay 2, so 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So, a sub 4 natin is 5. Then, check natin kung tama yung a sub 5 natin na 8. So, 5 plus yung common difference na 3, that is equal to 8. So, tama po yung 8 natin na last term. So, to answer the problem, the arithmetic means are negative 1, 2, and 5. Okay, so number 4 example, find the 4 arithmetic means between 1/3 and 11/3. So, in this case, nagbigay naman po ako ng example na pareho pong fraction. So, 1/3 and 11/3. 4 arithmetic means, kaya 4 po na blank sa pagitan ng 1/3 and 11/3. Okay? So, yung 1/3 po dyan, a sub 1. At yung 4 na arithmetic means, yun po yung a sub 2, 3, 4, and 5. At yung 11/3, gawin po natin a sub 6. Okay? So, kailangan ulit po natin yung mga variables sa formula para makompute yung common difference. So, yung a sub n po natin dyan, last term po natin ay 11/3. Okay? Lagay po natin. Next po, a sub 1, first term, 1/3. And then, number of terms, since a sub 6 ang dulo, kaya 6. And then, common difference, unknown. Okay? Using po yung formula, substitute po natin. So, ang a sub n po natin ay 11/3. Yan, lagay po natin is equal to, a sub 1 is 1/3 plus, n po natin is 6. Lagay po natin minus 1 and then yung times the common difference. Okay? So, ano po yung next na gagawin? Subtract po muna yung 6 minus 1 is 5 times d. Okay? Then next, yung 1/3, ilipat natin sa left side, isama natin sa 11/3. So, itaas po natin, 11/3. Pag nilipat yung 1/3, positive siya, magiging negative. Kaya minus 1/3 is equal to 5D ang matitira sa right side. Okay, subtract 11/3 minus 1/3. Since pareho po ulit yung kanilang denominators na 3, all you have to do is subtract po yung numerator. So, 11 minus 1 is 10 over yung denominator na 3 is equal to 5D. Then, simplify po natin. By cross multiply, 10 times denominator ng 5D na 1, kaya 10 is equal to 3 times 5D is 15D. To get the value of D, common difference, may kasamang 15, so divide 15 to both side of the equation. Then, cancel 15. So, matitira po doon ay D is equal to 10 over 15. Hindi po pwedeng i-divide, pero pwedeng i-reduce sa lowest term, magiging 2/3. So, ang ating pong common difference ay 2/3. Okay, so since meron na po tayong common difference na 2/3, kunin na po natin yung arithmetic means. Okay, so for a sub 2, since yung a sub 1 natin ay 1/3, i-add natin yung common difference na 2/3. So 1/3 plus 2/3 is equal to, pareho po yung denominator, so add lang po natin yung numerator. Kaya 1 plus 2 over 3 is equal to, 1 plus 2 is 3 over 3 or 1. So ilagay po natin doon 1. Okay, so for a sub 3, i-add po natin yung a sub 2 sa 2/3. Since galing po yung 1 sa 3 over 3, yun po yung gamitin natin para mas madaling i-plus. Ano po? Yung ating common difference na 2/3. So 3 over 3 plus 2/3 is equal to, pareho po yung denominators na 3. I-add lang po yung numerators. 3 plus 2 over 3. 3 plus 2 is 5 over 3. So ilagay po natin, a sub 3 is 5 over 3. Then next, for a sub 4, so 5 over 3 yung a sub 3 plus 2/3 na common difference. So again, i-add lang po natin yung numerators. 5 plus 2 is 7 over 2. So ilagay po natin, yung ating pong a sub 4 is 7 over 2. Okay, so for a sub 5, ang ating pong a sub 4 ay 7 over 3. I-add po natin yung common difference na 2/3. So again, add natin yung numerators. 7 plus 2 is 9 over 3 or 3. So ilagay po natin doon 3. So, meron na po tayong 4 na arithmetic means. So, check po natin kung tama po yung last term natin ay 11 over 3. So, 9 over 3, yan po yung pinanggalingan ng 3 na a sub 5. Yun po muna ang gamitin natin para mas madaling i-add po dun sa common difference na 2/3. So, 9 plus 2 is equal to 11 over 3. Okay, so tama po yung ating last term na 11 over 3. So, to answer the problem or question, the arithmetic means are 1, 5 over 3, 7 over 3, and 3. Okay, so for number 5 example, insert an arithmetic mean between x and y. So, an arithmetic mean ang kanyang tinatanong, ibig sabihin, isang arithmetic mean lang po ang ating hahanapin sa pagitan ng x and y. So, yung x, a sub 1, a sub 2 yung arithmetic mean, at a sub 3 yung y. So, hindi na po natin dyan gagamitin yung formula. Kapag ganyan po na, isa lang po na arithmetic mean ang hinahanap. Ang gagawin lang po natin, i-add natin yung dalawang terms, yan, x plus y, and then i-divide natin ng 2. So, yung pong x plus y, hindi na po pwedeng i-plus yan. So, ibig sabihin, yan na po yung ating arithmetic mean. X plus y over 2. Ano po? Okay, so, tama po bang ganyan? Try po natin ito. Simple explanation. 2, then may arithmetic mean na isa, and then ang kasunod ay 6. Di ba po, ang arithmetic mean po dyan ay 4. So, try po natin. I-add po natin yung dalawa. 2 plus 6 all over 2. 2 plus 6 is 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So, tama pong 4 yung kanyang arithmetic mean. So, ganyan lang po ang pagkuha ng arithmetic mean kapag isa lang po. Okay, so number 6 example. Insert 2 arithmetic means between x plus y and 4x minus 2y. So, in this case, polynomial po yung given, ano po, na terms. Okay, so, illustrate po natin, x plus y at dalawang arithmetic means, so, kaya dalawang blank, then 4x minus 2y. So, yung x plus y dyan ay, first term natin a sub 1, at yung a sub 2 at a sub 3, yun yung dalawang arithmetic means na hinahanap, at a sub 4, yun yung last term natin na 4x minus 2y. Okay? So, para ma-solve yan, gamitin po natin yung formula. So, kailangan po natin ng given para ma-substitute po sa formula. So, yung a sub n po natin dyan, yun po yung last term natin. 4x minus 2y, lagay po natin. A sub 1, first term natin is x plus y. And then, yung n natin, number of terms, ay hanggang a sub 4, kaya 4. And then, yung common difference, yan po yung unknown. Yan po yung hahanapin natin. Okay, so substitute po natin sa ating formula. A sub n po natin ay 4x minus 2y is equal to a sub 1 is x plus y plus yung n po natin dyan ay 4. Lagay po natin 4 minus 1. And then yung d. Okay? So simplify po natin. Ang ating pong unang simplify dyan ay yung 4 minus 1. That is 3. And then yung variable na d, common difference. So ilipat po natin yung x plus y sa left side. Isama po natin sa 4x minus 2y. So, magiging 4x minus 2y. Pag nilipat mo yung x plus y, positive yun magiging minus x plus y. Kapag ganyan po naglipat po tayo ng binomial, lagyan po natin ng open and close parenthesis. Ano po? So, ang matitira po sa right side ay 3d. Okay, so, tanggalin po natin yung parenthesis, 4x minus 2y. Yung po kasing negative, yung minus, then yung x sa loob, positive. So, parang negative times positive, kaya minus x po yun. At yun pong plus y sa loob ng parenthesis at yung negative sa labas, so negative times positive is negative, kaya minus y yun. So, may changes po kasi. Okay, so is equal to 3d. Okay, so itaas po natin. 4x minus 2y minus y minus x is equal to 3d. So, in this case, pagsamahin na po natin yung magkapareho ang variable. So, 4x minus x is equal to 3x. And then, negative 2y and negative y, pag pinagsama, negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3y. Ano po? And then, is equal to 3d. If you notice sa ating equation, meron pong pare-parehong 3. Ano po yung ating terms? So, simplify po natin yung ating equation. I-divide po natin ng 3 lahat ng terms. So, ito lang po ay gagawin kapag pwede pong i-divide ng 3 lahat. Pag hindi po pwedeng i-simplify na ganyan. Okay? So, 3 divided by 3 is 1. Kaya matitira po dun ay d is equal to, cancel po natin yan. Negative 3 divided by 3 is negative y, so minus y. And then, 3 divided by 3 sa may x, ang matitira po dun ay x. So, yung ating common difference po dyan ay x minus y. Okay, so since meron na po tayong common difference na x minus y, solve na po natin yung two arithmetic means. Okay, so yung ating pong first term ay x plus y. Kunin po natin yung a sub 2, i-add po natin yung kanyang common difference na x minus y. So in this case, again, i-add natin yung magkaparehong variable. So x plus x is equal to 2x. At yung y natin, since ito ay positive y, ito ay negative y, cancel na po yan. So, ang ating pong a sub 2 is 2x. Okay? So, to get a sub 3, 2x po yung a sub 2. I-add po natin yung common difference na x minus y. So, in this case, paano po i-simplify? Pagsamahin ulit po natin yung magkaparehong variable. 2x plus x is 3x, and then yung minus y, sama na po natin. Ano po? Kasi wala na pong isasama sa minus y doon. So, 3x minus y ang ating a sub 3. So, nakuha na po natin yung two arithmetic means. Check po natin kung tama yung last term natin ay 4x minus 2y. So, 3x minus y yung a sub 3. Plus po natin yung common difference na x minus y. So, pagsamahin po natin yung dalawang magkaparehong variable, 3x and x is 4x. And then, negative y at negative y magiging negative 2y, so minus 2y. So, tama po yung nakuha natin na 4x minus 2y. So, to answer the problem, the arithmetic means are 2x and 3x minus y. Okay, so salamat po sa inyong panood. Nawa po ay natulungan ko kayo sa inyong aralin. So, don't forget to like and subscribe for more video lesson.